Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Casey Waters will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they were able to come away with the victory last night, so another performance like that would make their manager a happy man.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on. Casey Waters gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Laguna is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. Casey Waters will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Foss is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Casey Waters is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Casey Waters ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Casey Waters gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
1-2.
Nope.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Vargas has got it, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Antonio Feliz will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit. So stepping in, number 40, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner's back. Now a spin and another throwback to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
And a ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Hamilton will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Casey Waters will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Laguna is there, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th. Casey Waters will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is... William Parrott steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground to third. To second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that.
Casey Waters will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Parrott on the move. And that retires the side. So and as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it for EK Psycho. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Casey Waters will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, pitch. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. So it's on to the bottom of inning. Coming to the plate now, Casey Waters, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The 1-0 delivery. Left field and deep. Ortega going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Jarrett Foss is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Casey Waters, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. Casey Waters will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back.
Simple throw over there.
Another look to first. Runner back safely. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And the count will be full. And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second. Ken Williamson ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there.
And you wonder if maybe this one...
Jude Hernandez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a fastball blew it right. Thomas Kimura stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Casey Waters is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Waters.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout. Leo Ortega will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, a whole lot more interested.
They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.